Welcome back to Monster Rancher 2. Don't forget to check the video description for links to our Discord server, as well as other links where you can support the channel. In the last episode, CritHit here finally got his stats that I've been waiting for. He succeeded in winning. That was redundant. He succeeded in his battle, his official D-class battle, so he's now a C-class monster. I think CritHit has learned a lesson in this tournament. See, look. Yup, speed, power, ugh. Those are all crap numbers, and the intelligence doesn't matter. Congratulations on your victory! I think CritHit did a great job. Praise it? Yeah, sure. I'm being too soft on him, but whatever. I just don't care. Alright, so, have a potato. Boy, I hope the game gives you a warning when a monster gets too old. I might push him and see, and if the game doesn't give you a warning, I'll save scum just for that particular one, but we'll see. Hello, it's an express mail from IMA. From IMA! PyroFalkon, this is it! I need your signature here. Oh, sorry, I'm dumb. Here you go. Good. Have a nice day. Here we go. Based on your performances, we will grant you the rank mentioned on the right. We're a second rank. Hooray. We still have a ways to go for master ranking. Keep on going. Yep, we'll be fine, though. CritHit seems well. Excellent. Okay, so the next C-class tournament is in a week. I don't want to even try that one. Let's try the February 3 one. And we can get a handle on his, on CritHit's placement, I guess. We'll just keep working on power until we get there, though, because that is where we need, or what we need. We need power. And if at any point the main attack I'm using drops below 70% consistently, then we'll work on his accuracy. And the rest we'll deal with as it comes, right? It's the best way to train. So, I like Monster Rancher, because Monster Rancher is this weird, like, it fills this weird hole that, it's sort of almost a sports simulator, if you want to think about it that way. I know that sounds weird, but you're a coach, you're a trainer, you're trying to get your athletes to get good at a particular aspect of their sport, and you put them into the sport, and hopefully they win it. And if they don't, you figure out how to put them into, or how to give them a better chance next time. And granted, it's a fantasy world, and we're dealing with monsters, and it's gladiatorial combat, but it's still kind of a sport, and I like that. I like this game, because I'm also a sports guy, which is very strange. Usually those two things don't play well with each other, being a gamer and a sports guy, but I am both, and, you know, this is my type of game. I've actually been thinking about getting some of the newer sports games like the UFC game, UFC 3, but I've heard that EA microtransactioned that to hell and back, so I kind of don't want to get in bed with Electronic Arts as much as possible. Koei Tecmo is probably not much better now, but they own Monster Rancher, so if anything miraculous was to happen and Monster Rancher got a new release, I would be all over that. But let's see if we can succeed here. I don't think we will have any success. What the hell is Offray? I don't know what that monster plate is. Well, whatever. He's going to be the second battle, so it doesn't matter. I don't know what that monster is either. High speed, so we're gonna have some trouble hitting him. Let's see if we can survive this. I'll just stick with our most accurate move. 45%, yeah. That's why high speed is good in this game. Accuracy, all monsters in Monster Rancher live and die by accuracy. It's the way the Monster Rancher has always been. So it looks like at best we're going to be at around 51%. Do you do drunken boxing? Oh, whatever. Here's a tail whip. Yeah, see, that's why I want power up there, because even though we only have a 51% chance, a coin flip is pretty okay. One of those attacks will get through when we're going to throw like 6 to 10 attacks in one match. I mean, if you think about it, the chance if you have a 50% chance, the chance of missing 6 times in a row at 50% is, I think, 1 in 64. Maybe even 1 in 128. Like, it's a very low chance to miss every single attack. So if you can get one attack through, as long as it hits really friggin' hard, and you can hit, and you can execute several attempts, then you'll be okay. So that's why I tend to prioritize... Like, I know I tend to prioritize accuracy too much. I should be prioritizing my attack or my intelligence, depending on what kind of monster I have. So this dude's got a lot of speed, too. Looks like I'm seeing another 50%. I don't know what this thing is, this ghost. It certainly wasn't in any other Monster Ranchers. Very weird. Dove Bomb instead of Dive Bomb. That's really funny. I kind of want one of these ghosts. All right. Oh. See, those hits are solid, but they're not overly damaging. Whereas mine, I can 2-hit him and get a victory. That's why I want power up there. And so far, we've been lucky with our procs, because even though they've had high dodge, we've still landed at attacks. But again, as I've now said like 14 times in this one episode, because I love repeating myself, one of those attacks is going to get through, and sometimes that's all you need. Sometimes all you need is 1 or 2 attacks, just as long as you can take their damage too. So, I don't play other sports games this way, like one of my favorite boxing games, probably the only really, really good one, is Fight Night Champion. And I tend to make myself not a power puncher. I make myself in that game to have a lot of stamina to survive going into deep rounds. But in Monster Rancher, it works different. I'm definitely a power puncher in Monster Rancher. I just want the knockout. Accuracy is nice, and you can't do anything if you have like a 2% accuracy. But even a 50% accuracy will get you victories as long as you can deliver some shots. And see, against this guy, that might be a little tough. He's not hitting me very hard, which is good, but I've got to land at something so I can build up a little damage. But one of these attacks will get through. Just like that. And that's all I'm going to need, because he's not going to be able to come back from that with as little damage as he was doing. Plus, I just spammed attacks and didn't even give him a chance. I don't care about knockouts in every battle. I just want the W's. But power or intelligence is the best. It just occurred to me that that's pretty much a human centipede, since everyone's butts are in everyone else's faces. It's weird. Anyway, whatever. We swept the table. We've got some cash. It gives me some confidence rolling into the next class, the next official tournament. I'm going to get his power to 300, and then we'll get his accuracy up to at least 250, and then continue from there. But so far, he's doing all right. CritHit is kind of living up to his name, and I forgot to check what disc chips are. Remind me to do that. Was it because was that between episodes, or was it just because I forgot? It's entirely possible it's just because I forgot. So I'm saying this repeatedly now to keep reminding myself to check what disc chips are after the load screens and after we shove a potato down CritHit's face. Hi, I think CritHit learned a lesson. That's great. Okay, I'll take defense in life. Not going to praise him, though, because that was business as usual. So, and I've been too soft, and I'm trying to get that back to the middle ground. Alright, let's see what disc chips are. These chips can be used when summoning a secret... Oh, when combining as a secret seasoning. Okay, so what that means is you can combine any 2 monsters, and when you combine monsters, you can add in an item. Only one item. And what these do is it will allow you to combine any 2 monsters, but you get a specific breed out of it. So this one gives me a Monol, and this one gives me a Gabu, and I'm going to have to look those up, because I think Monols are the walls, but I don't know what a Gabu is. I'm going to have to look up what those are, because if it's not a breed that I like, then I'd rather just sell the chips, get a little money, and your items are pretty limited. I don't remember how many you get, but it's only like a dozen at best, and you can't hold any more. So if I know I'm not going to use a particular breed, then I may as well just sell the chips and get the cash and free up an item slot and, you know, move on. But at least for now, we're doing okay. Everything seems to be running fine. Official tournament is this month. Oh, I don't know if we're ready for that, though. We can give it a try, but I want power to be at 300 before I even give it a go. No, I think I'll pass on it. I tend to be very conservative when I train monsters, because I'm not a speedrunner, and like I said before, I'm a patient gamer, so I would rather put in a little extra time at the gym rather than rush him to try to get upper ranks, because we don't need to worry about getting upper ranks when we have a first generation monster. We need stats. That's what we need. So he's just gonna keep working on his power. His number seems to be slowing down a little bit. Maybe not. Maybe he's fine. I don't know. Alright, what food do you want to give it? More potatoes. Gameplay loop engaged. We're just doing the same things repeatedly, which should be okay. Hopefully it leads us to victory. And if you don't like the gameplay loop and you want to see the episode speed up a little bit, just let me know in the comments below. I definitely wish I could speed this crap up, because nobody wants to hear Colt sing. If the Akamura was here, she could sing it, and then everybody would love it, although she would probably intentionally sing it badly, because it's Colt, and that is probably how Colt is singing. Although, speaking of the Akamura, if you are watching this on release day, that is if not the Akamura, if you, personally, you, sitting at your computer, or on the toilet watching this from a phone, if you are watching this on release day, the Akamura is probably going to start sounding better, because we've recently put in a big order for audio equipment. We're going to upgrade some microphones, upgrade the soundboard, and hopefully she will start sounding a little better to you all, because her voice is awesome. When we did her version of the opera from Final Fantasy VI, I had her singing on my microphone, which is a better microphone. Although I'm not using that one right now, because we've got some audio issues with that. But that's what I am. That's why I've ordered some spare parts. For those of you who are audiophiles, you'll know what the sentence means. The rest of you aren't going to care, but there is a problem with my patch cable, and I haven't figured it out. And the patch cable, the XLR patch cable, which is now 6 years old, I think, maybe older, has finally bit the big one. So it still functions, but if I use it, my voice sounds all crackly. It's just not good. It is very not good. It makes everything sound awful. So we're getting new patch cables. I thought it was a problem with my microphone. Oh, that's what the stars mean. I thought it was a problem with my microphone, but it's not. It's the patch cable. So the microphone is a very good one, and the Akamura is going to get one that is almost as good. So hopefully her voice starts coming through much better. So the star over there next to Domino is the difficulty of the skill. He's done Domino enough that it's now at level 2. And so if he continues to do Domino, it'll be a bit harder, but I think the rewards are better as a result. And you'll see the graphics change, so he'll be working on stone blocks instead of just wooden blocks. But now that he's at 200, or 300 rather, then the next one I want to work with is accuracy. I want to get that one... Maybe I should get that one to 300. I would prefer accuracy and power to be equal, and then we'll stick him in another tournament. And we'll see... Whoops. We'll see how he goes from there. CritHit says, I want to participate in a tourney and fight next week. Nope! But that does alter how I'm going to train him. I'm going to only get him up to 250. Because, again, that message generally means that you are overtraining your monster and you don't need to waste time continuing to add his stats. So, we'll get him to 250 skill, enter a tournament, and see how we go. How we do. I don't care if he's stressed. Didn't you make a promise to CritHit that you'll enter it in the tourney? I did not. I said no. I said I wasn't going to do that. Unless I clicked the wrong button, in which case I'm sorry. But no. Oh, his loyalty went way down. Yeah, okay, apparently I lied to him. Well, get it together, buddy. Sometimes life sucks. Anyone who's an adult can tell you that. Alright. But this will get his skill up to 250. Yep, there we go. Okay, so now let's evaluate when the next tournament is. Oh, it's the official? Alright, I'll give it a shot. But it's June 4, so we'll keep doing let's see, what do you need? I would say let's get life to 200. And I don't think we've done this one yet. We haven't seen the animations to this one yet. Oh, it's a little track. Let's see how he does. Our toucan buddy is a good referee, I guess. Hey, good job. Yeah, it's not bad. Oh, he did great, too. What the hell does +1 mean? Whatever it means, he did great. That is a lot of stat points. Good job. I'll definitely compliment that. I guess keep working on life. If we fail in the official C-class tournament, we'll figure out what to do from there. Hopefully he'll be strong enough that we can train the next 2 weeks. I might force him on the second week if he's tired. We'll see how it goes. Did you know the official tournament is at the end of this month? I like that she tells you that. But I'll usually forget regardless, even if she does tell me. Aaron Tree's half off, but we're not going to do it. Stressed out. Seems well. Alright, you know what? I know it sucks, but keep doing it. I'm going to push you a little bit. I want to play with you next week? No. Sorry. I actually don't know what that means. Would I need a toy item? Also, I wonder if that +1 means that's what he's predisposed to, because he's gaining a lot of numbers from doing this. Yeah, it doesn't matter whether he succeeded or not, he's getting that +1. I wonder if that means he's predisposed to having high life. Oh, whatever. Timing worked out here. He gets to rest on week 3, so he'll be able to enter week 4 and the tournament at maximum strength, hopefully. Very well. Yup, excellent. Okay, so let's give this a go, and hopefully we will be fine. And this time I'm looking at the timer. We won't be able to finish the tournament in this episode, but we should be able to get at least 1 or 2 fights in, and then we can move on. Official C-class. Man, I didn't think I would be able to get this high this fast with my first monster, but we're doing pretty okay. Doing pretty okay for CritHit. That is so many battles we're going to have to deal with. First is Zamber, which is a tiger type, which is fantastic. I like tigers. They're accurate, they hit pretty well, they dodge well. It is not a tiger type, it is a Zoom type. Fair enough. Wow, his stats are a little scary. Because other than power, he beats us in everything. Oh boy. Alright, good luck. Well, that's not off to a good start, is it? In the slightest. 70%. I may have to go aggressive on this one, but I try to be patient because if you go too aggressive, you'll drain your guts and then you won't have any for accuracy, so... Wow, that is an expensive move, though. He has to consume almost all his guts to pull it off. So that miss was very good. Man, they really... Either he knows exactly how I attack, or he just moves back and forth so much that it throws me off. Yeah, that wasn't bad. Our power is able to compensate for that. His power isn't very good. Well, I think we're going to lose this one. I think it's going to be back to the gym for our boy here. Come on, come on, come on. Do another one, do another one. I think he got me. Yep, he won by 2.5%. Oh, well, that was a good try, CritHit. And hey, we're not out of the tournament yet. If we can run the table, we'll be in good shape. But that's going to do it for today. We'll finish up the tournament tomorrow and see where we go from there. Thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow for another episode.